Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to If I Die This Playthrough and Skyrim Edition. I guess we'll do... so apparently if we travel to... Well, we need a player home, first and foremost. That's what we need. That's the current thing that we require. My lord. So everybody left a comment that, like, if we travel to Windhelm 4 times or so, we will be able to get that side quest done. I feel like we have, though, haven't we? And then it is, like, 6 p.m. You can check it out. Hopefully, it sounds like we did not mess this quest up until now. I think this is it. Yes, I think this is it.
There. Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
How was she killed?
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade.
Another? This has happened before.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Nobody has the time to spend on people literally getting murdered and torn apart. Okay.
Could you use some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
That is disgusting. Started blood on the ice. I wonder if we should just do this now, because this quest, like I said, does get a little jumbled up with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, thanks so much for leaving the comments about this quest. They were very helpful. Also, if you want to support this series, consider leaving comments and likes and subscribing with the bell turned on. If you'd like to go the extra amount, consider becoming a patron on Patreon, even for just $1. Consider checking out the Twitch. Links are in the description below. Let's talk to these people. Hello.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Fair.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you see what happened here?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when
You heard a
someone has to
scream
die.
and then came running. Like, the person mutilated the corpse. Search Susanna the Wicked. Ale, cooked catfish. I'm just going to go ahead and casually eat that off of a dead body. No big deal. Gold lockpick, silver amethyst ring, gold
Always
necklace.
sad when someone has to die.
Yeah, so you keep saying, dude. I know, it is sad, isn't it? Hello.
A lot warmer and a lot happier.
This is
than
a
if
shame.
anyone of me-
Did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Stay away
Interesting.
from the Arcano
Interesting.
residents. My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that.
I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Okay, so I wanted to get through this beginning part because I figured that, we should probably just get this quest started. We got to talk to Yorleaf, but I think we're going to switch gears here now for the Way of the Voice. The Greybeards have summoned me to their monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the throat of the world. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside of Whiterun. Have we made it to Iverstead? We did, because we killed that person in cold-hearted blood. Which was a little redundant there. Cold blood, not cold-hearted blood. Anyways, we got a couple of things to do in Iverstead. There is multiple quests to be had, pretty small quests at that, but we need a player home, so we're going to go continue the main story for now.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
I mean, I think you literally mean that they don't tend to get out much. And didn't return.
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Yeah, very much so. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Okay.
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
It's definitely not, especially with this torrential rain. There's also another quest here that involves that barrow right there, which, if I remember right, has something inside that we want, or at least it's a very interesting quest. But we can head back to High Hrothgar. We really need that player home since we have all these dragon bones and dragon scales inside. Let's go ahead and start making the climb that we've made many times before. We've got an etched tablet. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Now, depending on what time you come here, I'm going to sniffle really quick. Excuse me. Depending on what time you come here, I feel like there's different NPCs. Yeah. Feels so satisfying when you launch an arrow like that. Sneak attack for 2 times damage. Sneak attack for 2 times damage. I'm going to drag this corpse off of the mountain there, just because it's extremely satisfying. Okay, so yeah, it turns out these 7,000 steps are more so like, I think, 2,000 steps. I feel like people have actually counted from the start all the way to the top. Ooh. Let's do another snipe here. Hi. Beautiful. Get a little bit of archery points there. Yeah, I believe people have actually counted. Turns out that the 7,000 steps is more so like 2,000 steps, I believe. But basically, the only thing we're keeping an eye out for here are things that can kill us, which we obviously want to be mindful of, and also the emblems. The emblems don't really matter, as it is a temporary buff that you get.
Yeah?
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
I wonder what it means. What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Yeah, because they can't really converse, or everybody will be dead.
Until next time.
Until next time. Emblem number 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. Okay, let's continue up. So yeah, 2,000 steps instead of 7,000 steps. Just keep an eye out for like the different NPCs we can talk to up here, as well as the different emblems. You do get a bit of a buff if you read every emblem, but it's not really important because it's a timed buff. Is that a freak? Oh, I thought that was a bear for a second. Okay, Ice Wolf is actually kind of dangerous here. Got to be very careful. Yeah. Gotta be very careful. We're gonna use flames, I think. So shout out to my IRL friend Josh, who, if you're watching this, was wondering about why pulsing flames like deals more damage. It's basically because if you pulse the flames, if you read the description of flames over here, a gout of fire that does 8 points per second, targets on fire take extra damage. So I think that last part is basically why that happens. Basically, if the target's already on fire and you spout more fire on them, they're taking that extra damage, and they're taking it even more with those little bursts of flames. I don't know. But yeah, basically if you just spout the flames one by one, it just deals more damage than if you're holding it, until, I'm assuming, you get the perk that lets you deal more damage if you're concentrating the spell. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. That's just what I think. We have Etched Emblem number 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. I always love that line. And broke their hearts. Poor men getting their hearts broken. Oh, boy. That's what they get for... I don't even know if I should say this word, so I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but we'll call it lusting after dragons. The other one I was going to say started with an S. You might guess what it is. But anyways, moving right along. What do we want to talk about? Maybe life updates or media updates, things I've been playing off camera as we head up here, up the 7,000 steps. My girlfriend Cindy and I have been playing Dave the Diver, which is a pretty popular game, I guess. Like, I saw that it reached like over 1 million players, which is pretty crazy. We can talk about that in a second here. We have Etched Emblem number 4. Kind called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Fair enough. Okay, bye, Karita. I feel like we killed her on our Adranok playthrough, which was kind of upsetting, since she didn't really do anything wrong or do anything to deserve being killed. Maybe I think we were trying to find different things of power. I'm gonna sniffle here again, if you'll excuse me. Okay, this is scary. If you know, you know. This is actually kind of scary. We're going to go to magic. We're going to go to shouts. We're going to favorite unrelenting force. And we've also got marked for death, which will unlock, I think, and favorite this as well. Ooh, marked for death. Yeah, I don't ever have marked for death unlocked this early, I don't think. Hello? Okay, this is a bit odd. This is super-de-duper-de odd. What the heck are you doing over there? Okay, so that is a frost troll, and I have no idea why he's over there. Usually every time you come up here, he is jumping down. Can you stop slipping and sliding left and right, please, sir? Okay, so we got a frost troll. We got to be very careful. Can I command animal? Oh, that actually works. Oh, wow, that's huge. Okay, got to be very careful here, especially because I'm using up my magic to burst him with flames. This could be the end of the playthrough. I don't want that to happen. Okay, it's always scary when it gives me the cinematic camera, even though they're not dead yet. Troll Fat, Silver Ring, Steel Arrow. Resist poison discovered from Troll Fat. So yeah, that's always scary as heck because that guy deals crazy damage. We're going to go ahead and read Etch Tablet 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. And then I think we go this way. Let's restore some health with healing to get some restoration points. So yeah, the troll was kind of the big thing I was worried about whilst navigating through the 7,000 steps. Anyways, yeah, we've been playing Dave the Diver. This is basically this diving game where you play as Dave and you kind of go down and get fish and solve mysteries and stuff, and then in the nighttime you come up and deliver the fish to prepare sushi restaurant. It's actually really fun, really addictive. Emblem 6, with roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. So yeah, definitely recommend Dave the Diver. Before that, we were playing Dredge. That's basically our favorite genre of game to play together, is pretty much fishing, relaxing, sort of mini-game type game. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humble. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. To understand how strong voices could fail. Off camera as well, I've been playing mainly The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Can't ever get away from The Binding of Isaac. I'm just always attached. For anybody that's watched this channel for like a long period of time, you know that I've been a big player of The Binding of Isaac for a very, very, very long time. Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world, which is basically what we're trying to get up to. This giant mountain up here is the throat of the world. So yeah, I've been playing a ton of Isaac on stream. We've recently completed The Lost, which if you take 2 hits, you're dead. That's if you have an upgrade. And then also Keeper, we've completed, which is probably the hardest character in The Binding of Isaac, or at least until Jacob and Esau was released, which is going to be nothing to a lot of people. But Emblem 9, for years all silent the Greybeard spoke one name. Tiber Septim, Stripling that, or Stripling, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. And then finally we should have emblem number 10, and if we read every single one, we get a little bit of a buff here. Emblem 10, the voices of worship follow the inner path, speak only in true need. We get Voice of the Sky added, which if we go to active effects, we have animals will neither attack nor flee from you for a day. I feel like that should just be like, I mean, that shouldn't be like a permanent thing, but you should get a permanent buff. Like animals deal 5% less damage to you or something. I wish that was the case. We are going to drop off the Climic supplies here so that we can finish that off. Now we need to return to Climic, but first and foremost, the Greybeards. Let's talk to them. Hello there.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay, old man, you can taste of my voice. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, another thing that I told my IRL friend is that a lot of people don't know this. If you bring up your favorites menu, like down here, you can use, you can hold left on the D-pad on one of them, like that, and then like right on the D-pad on another one, and that makes it so that out of combat, now if you press left on the D-pad, it'll equip that first one, right on the D-pad, it'll equip the other one. So, I wonder if we could use Marked for Death. That'd be kind of interesting.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a Thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Grohl, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Grohl means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Word of power, learn balance, unrelenting force.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Roll.
Demonstrate your unrelenting force shout. 0 out of 3. Let's go. I am ready. Feek Laja! What do you guys think? Not bad, eh? Not bad. Not bad for a little Bosmer boy. Huh? Not bad. All right, go ahead and summon another one. It's not like I have a cooldown or anything.
Again.
Feek Laja! Hi. It's always interesting that there is this shout that lets you, like, summon ghostly apparitions. I wonder if that was a planned shout at some point, because you can't do that in the actual game. Fecal shot, like, that doesn't actually exist, right? Unless I'm forgetting, which is kind of weird. I feel like at this point, that would definitely be a memory in my mind. Hi. Yow.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Sounds good. Learn the word of power from Bori. Little tip here, you can press back and wait an hour to have everybody get into position. That's usually a good way to do things. Oh, somebody left a tip on how to wait on PC to speed things up, and I have to go back and read that because it's super helpful probably. Hello. Yeah, go ahead and give me that word of power, Bori. Wait another hour, get everybody into position here. Excuse me? What the hell was that?
Master Bori will teach you Word, which means whirlwind.
Word. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and teach me like all 3 words, that'd be sick, so I don't got to go track them down.
Hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
Oh, I hear it. It's there. Word of power, learn whirlwind, whirlwind sprint. Hello, go ahead and give me your spiritual powers, old man, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, thank you. You know, we're going to go to magic, we're going to go to shouts, we're going to go to whirlwind sprint and favorite that and equip it as well. And then we're going to go to our favorites menu, do unrelenting force on the left, whirlwind sprint on the right. So now if I press left on the D-pad, we equip unrelenting force. If we press right on the D-pad, we equip whirlwind sprint.
Then it will be your turn.
Sounds good. How fast could this guy really be? Like, let's be honest. Oh my god, that old man moves fast.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
I'm ready. Speak to Arngeir for further training.
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Unless I die, in which case this playthrough is over. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Ooh, and that could definitely be part of our character. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt. You should focus on honing your voice.
What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
I feel like that would be so crappy to spend your entire life learning the Thuum and the voice and stuff, and then just a Dragonborn comes and just learns it immediately. Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Almost without. He almost sounded a little angry there, is what I'm talking about.
Sky, guard you.
And ground you. Okay, so now we must retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. But before we do that, I guess we'll head back to Riverwood and trade some stuff. Looks like we need to go to Morthal. That's where the horn of Jürgen Windcaller is. The horn of Jürgen Windcaller. What time is it? Looks like the Riverwood Trader should be... Oh, God. Okay, every time I forget about this. Can we find some guards? That would be very... Are there no guards here? Hold on.
You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Okay, this is very scary. We could really do with finding some guards. There's some guards. Find out who sent the cultists. We're going to go down to the Imperial Bow and try to help these guards here. These cultists are extremely dangerous, and that can be proven by them probably murdering some people here in Riverwood. But let's see if we can land some shots. That's a 1. Let go of the arrow there. Okay. Okay. We are going to be very careful here by grabbing some healing. You guys are doing great. Yep, Sigrid is dead. Key to Alvor's house. RIP. Rest in peace. Okay, we're going to heal up some more. Grab the Imperial Bow. We should also grab Mark for Death. Use that on you. Ooh, perfect. Great job, guys. We've got cultists' orders. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Jin before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirac shall be most pleased. So that is obviously the Dragonborn DLC. Great job, everybody. We've done it. Where was the other cultist? Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? We're going to go ahead and drag this body into the river as well. Yup. Have a nice swim. Where is that other cultist?
By the gods. This can't be happening.
It's so weird hearing a kid say, by the gods. Just leave you alone. Okay, I'm not. Oh, no, and also. Oh, wow. Alvor died as well. Alvor and Sigrid dead. Rest in peace. Jeez Louise. Yeah, cultist attack is probably not the best designed thing in Skyrim, especially for triggering as early as it does. I don't know where the other cultist. There's always 2. I'm not sure where the other cultist is. We'll probably find the body at some point. Well, in the episode here, though, we survived. Thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you want to help this series grow, consider leaving a like and a comment, subscribe with the bell turned on, and if you'd like to go the extra mile, check out the Patreon even for just $1. Check out the Twitch streams, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.